Tesla FUD will try and convince you there's a demand problem, and yet this is the 6th fully loaded truck of Teslas that I passed in the last 30 minutes on this freeway. Hey guys, Blake here from Go Big Tesla. Now I just kind of wanted to quickly throw out there some definitions and some things that'll help us understand stocks a little bit better, especially relating to Tesla stocks. And in the Tesla community, these kind of get thrown around a lot, and I feel like especially for newcomers it can be kind of hard to catch on and understand what all these terms mean, especially if you're unfamiliar with the stock market. So the first definition that I really wanted to cover is a short seller. Now you might have heard of a Tesla short or a person who has a short position, especially with the Tesla stock. I hear about it quite a bit on Twitter. And so the definition of a short seller is someone who borrows the stock from somebody else and sells it at a high price and then hopes that it'll decline, go downhill really quickly, and that they'll then be able to purchase that stock again and return those shares to the person who they borrowed from, and they'll be able to pocket that difference from the high to buying low and then giving that back to the person. So that allows them to be able to make a profit on the company's stock declining. Now this is really important because that leads us into my second term, which is FUD. Now FUD stands for fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Now Tesla shorts or short sellers will try and create FUD around a company so that when they purchase they borrow these stocks from somebody, they create this FUD, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, which then in the stock market causes it to decline and go down so that the people then can purchase the stock at a lower price and profit that difference. So Tesla short sellers create FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt, that then makes the market and the stock unstable and makes people worried, so they start selling off their stock and then the stock declines. Now, FUD ranges from different things. It could be a news article, a headline that just is throwing shade or doubt on the company in general, or it could be in the form of, these short sellers tweeting at other people who hold Tesla shares and saying negative things about the company and how these people are quote unquote dumb for wanting to have a part in Tesla. Now, this FUD can come in different forms. It can be news articles just saying that, Tesla looks dim for Tesla in the future, or it could be news articles saying, somebody got in a crash on autopilot, Tesla stocks reflect that. Just things along that line. It could also be people who hold these short positions tweeting at people who hold actually are holding the position and keeping their shares of Tesla, negative things and mean things. I experienced this with a tweet that I put out the other day about my recent video last week. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But of me actually purchasing my one share of Tesla. And I experienced this when I tweeted out and said that I was excited about owning a share of Tesla. And immediately, almost within minutes, I received a tweet that said this: "Shouldn't you invest in businesses that actually make money?" And now that was kind of a sting to me, because I was like, are you kidding me? I'm so excited about this, and yet you have to go around cutting other people down. Just because you don't want to invest in the company doesn't mean that I don't see a future, you know what I mean? And so that's exactly what I said back. I said, actually, I can invest in any company I want. That's the beauty of America. And I don't believe the FUD. I see the future, so you can take your FUD elsewhere. Thank you. And so while that might have been a little sassy reply, he got kind of upset and tweeted some things back at me, but I just kind of chose to ignore them, and there's this handy dandy block button on Twitter. So I just blocked him and don't have to worry about it. Another example of Tesla FUD was right after I tweeted this tweet. I said, guess who bought their first Tesla stock? Me. I own one share and am so proud to be a shareholder of this company. And then I said at Tesla, which is the company, and then I did the money sign TSLA. Now that's very important because that TSLA is the ticker for Tesla stock. So when you purchase a stock, you would look up TSLA, and that would be how you find Tesla. Now this person, Chris, tweeted back at me and said, money sign TSLAQ, which I'll talk about in a second. It's all about the stock pump. Now the stock pump, what a stock pump is is a form of securities fraud that involves artificially inflating the price of an owned stock through false and misleading positive statements in order to sell the cheaply purchased stock at a higher price. Now, he's claiming that the Tesla owners, the Tesla shareholders, are pumping up the stock, inflating the price for their own gain. And that's simply not true. Tesla shareholders are just people who really believe in this company and believe in the mission that they have and want them to succeed. So that leads me to my next definition. The money sign, TSLA, is the ticker for Tesla, and that's how you find them on the stock exchange. Now, FUDers or short sellers are using the money sign TSLAQ to spread their FUD, to spread their fear, uncertainty, and doubt about the company so that they can gain and they can profit from it. Now, Q is added to tickers when companies are going through bankruptcy proceedings. So they use this saying, oh, Tesla's going to be bankrupt very soon, and so you shouldn't invest in them. And so they use this Q, the TSLAQ, to spread that hate and that uncertainty and that doubt, because they want to profit off that. When the Tesla stock shrinks and goes down, that's when they profit big money. And so of course they're going to use this, and they're going to spread as much hate and uncertainty and doubt as they possibly can, because that means that the price is going lower and lower and lower, and they're making more and more money. So there's two more definitions that I kind of want to go over that are going to help kind of understanding of the market and understanding of tweets about the market and Tesla shares. It's going to help improve the understanding. So the first one is a bull market. Now, this is when the economy is doing well. So that means that stock prices are on the rise. That means the global domestic product, the GDP, is high. And it means that unemployment is low. And that's kind of when the stock market is doing really well, the economy is doing well, and that's when the stocks are going up. So that's when you're going to hear somebody say that they're a Tesla bull. That means that they are believing in Tesla, that the stock price is going to rise, that the company is going to succeed, that they're going to accomplish their stated mission, and that, the stocks in general are just going to do good. Now, the opposite of a bull or a bull market would be a bear market. Now, a bear market is when stocks are decreasing, unemployment is increasing, global domestic product is also decreasing, and just in general, the economy is not doing that well. So this would be when stocks are really declining. Now, somebody is a bear when they believe that a company's stock is going to decrease and decline. It's when they don't believe in a company, they don't believe that the company is going to succeed. So you'll hear people use these two definitions. They're very important because there's people who are bulls who believe in a company and people who are bears who don't believe in a company. These two definitions will help you kind of understand the market a little bit better and understand when people are really interested in the company doing well or when they're interested in the company doing poor. Now, I found this really cool graphic on Quora.com, and it kind of helps describe the bull market and the bear market. So a bull, when it's attacking, swipes up, right? And a bear, when it's attacking, swipes down. And that's kind of how you can remember that a bull market is when the market is going up and it's optimistic, and a bear market is when prices are going down and they're pessimistic. So that's really it. That's what I have for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this content, the video that I was able to provide to you today. I really thought that this was kind of a fun video to make. The definitions were fun to look up and understand a little bit better. And I'm glad that I was able to hopefully provide these definitions to you in a simple and meaningful way. Now, I really want to hear from you guys in the comments below and on my Twitter @GoBigTesla. Leave your comments. I want to hear some additional definitions that might be helpful for newbies to the market, and I want to hear your guys' ideas and thoughts about the video that I was able to provide to you today. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed the information that I was able to share with you, make sure you subscribe to my channel here so you don't miss anything. If you want to watch me purchase my first share of Tesla, watch this video right here. I get super excited and show you what app I use to purchase it. And then if you guys want to know why I started this channel, watch this video here. All of my videos are right here, and you can watch them in a playlist. As always, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you guys next week.